Guns. And, of course, Kemerer coming out of Strip Matter's Young Guns Club, along with Caleb Young, a couple of Pennsylvania guys putting on the Iowa Hawkeye uniforms. A lot of excitement about this young man. Last year, as a true freshman, he placed here at the Midlands, and here he is in the finals. Michael Kemerer for the Hawkeyes.
Ooh, nice setup there to drop into his shot right there, that near leg of Berger. So good work. You know, I was really impressed. I saw him in the fall, November of last year, and I thought he was one of the better wrestlers I saw at the Harold Nichols tournament. Of all the wrestlers there, he was a open tournament names at Iowa State, and he was there as a redshirt, and he came up here and did a nice job at the Midlands Championships placing and having some really solid matches. And I think he's the type of guy that's going to get better and better as the season goes along. Had a difficult struggle in a dual meet a little while ago against Iowa State, but he is really look good in these tournaments. And a lot of times that's what you kind of see, guys that in high school wrestled a lot of tournaments. You know, they kind of get lost in a college program. They don't get enough chances to compete. And, you know, this guy looks like he's doing better and better.
Well, I mentioned Jody Strittmatter, the head of the Young Guns Club out of Pennsylvania, and he said that these two young men that came to Iowa, Kemerer and Young, are two of the very best he's ever had, both on and off the mat. And former All-American from Iowa, Strittmatter, that's high praise from a great club that's going on there. And Mark Manning has the same type of feelings about Tyler Berger out of Oregon, Crook County High School. The sophomore is the top seed here. Kemerer, the number 2 seed. 1 and 2 going at it in the Midlands Championships at 157. Berger was a NCAA qualifier last year as a freshman and fell 1 win shy of All-American status, winning 3 matches in his first NCAA championship tournament.
3 major decisions.
This guy's kind of tied up ear to ear. Good opportunity for a stalemate. There it is. Nice shot there by Berger. Catches that low ankle. Just blew right through him there. So 2 beautiful takedowns by both athletes.
Slipping away. Kemerer for the escape. It's 3-3, 30 seconds left in the first period.
Like what I've seen from both guys. You know, we talked a little bit in the last match about kind of getting those early points. And both guys able to hit good, solid, clean shots.
Kemerer beating Jason Surtsis, former NCAA champion from Northwestern, now wrestling unattached. Will spent another year at Arizona State, and he'll get that extra year next year. Kemerer beats Surtsis 11-2, a major decision in the semifinals. Berger had an 8-3 win over Colin Heffernan.
Take a look at the replay of the first shot. Look at Kemerer here. Berger controls the wrist and absolutely drops back down that shot. And notice, guys, how he's not leaving his ankles behind for somebody to go ahead and pick up. Now you see Berger with a straight-on shot, able to get to the single leg, drop down to the far ankle. Good job of keeping his laces up and driving through on that technique.
Just started the second period here. Kemerer on top, flattens out Berger to begin that second period. 3-3. Iowa Hawkeyes Michael Kemerer trying to become their 3rd champion. Already winning at 125 and 149. Berger trying to become Nebraska's 2nd champion. Eric Montoya had a big win in sudden victory over Zane Richards of Illinois. Nebraska in 2nd place, trying to make a statement here with a head-to-head win against the Hawkeyes.
Nice shot again, once more. Good job of squaring off. I like what I see here from the legs spread out there, moving hard. Keeping his knees up off the mat is Kemerer. Now he's going to work on that grip a little bit, but he's got that inside ankle tied up right there. The chance to go high leg over, but he got the stalemate. Again, I like that stop right there, chest up, and then immediately start working. Get your knees off the mat, get your toes working. Try to attack in the direction opposite of the leg that he has.
Berger was a 4-time state champion at Crook County in Oregon. 198-3, quite a record. He was the Oregon Athlete of the Year in 2013. And right now he's out in front 4-3 with that escape in the second period. Of course, Kemerer will have the opportunity to go down to begin the third period. Kemerer from Franklin Regional High School. That's a really tough wrestling school coached by Eric Mosser.
Ooh, nice job there. Just drives back in.
Nice job of getting those ankles out of the way by Kemerer. And now Berger catches, gets his arm across, trying to slip his head out to get the 2 at the end.
Well, he's going to go ahead and try to scoop on the bottom leg. Scoot that head out, but you know what? It's probably a better idea to go ahead and attack the leg, but there wasn't much time left anyway. I like the way this match is going. Both guys are attacking.
There's Terry Brands, who joined his brother Tom, being inducted into the Midlands Championship Hall of Fame. The Iowa Associate head coach, NCAA champion, Olympic bronze medalist. The Brands brothers heading up the Iowa program, and the Iowa program looking like they're on their way to their 26th Midlands Championships. Out in front of Nebraska, 2 Big Ten teams up at the top.
Now this is a nice opportunity for Kemerer if he's to kind of hit the same shot that he did before. He's got Berger chasing him basically a little bit, and he's working mainly off free shots. So when they break free, he's chasing that ankle down right there from when they broke free. So there's the counter shot.
Nice job by Berger. But huge job fending. Great hips by Kemerer.
Yeah,
I mean, he was dead to right.
He really was. He gets those hips down and his chest up, and he gets those legs out wide. That's just great reaction.
Great action and reaction. They're going to challenge and say there was 2.
I love that because we're going to get an opportunity to look at it ourselves.
There's Brian Snyder, 4-time All-American for Nebraska. And the Nebraska coaches feel like for just the right amount of time, he had the 2 points.
Counter shot, comes over the top. Is there weight on the hands? There may be, but I don't know if he was all the way around him, Tim.
Well, we're going to find out with the officials. They're looking at it now.
When you talk about a good sprawl, no chance for... See one more time. Boom. Boy, that takes a lot right there. See how he reacted on the sprawl and then just dove right back in on the leg? And then had the wherewithal. Who says these aren't great athletes? Ooh, that's tough.
And they do not give that takedown. The challenge denied. Was not indisputable proof that there was 2 points.
There's indisputable proof that there's athletic ability on this man.
Absolutely. The number 1 and 2 seeded wrestlers in the tournament battling out for the Midlands Championship. You just kind of feel like you see in the next generation, Jim. I mean, freshman, sophomore, making a statement. This isn't, I mean, these guys are going to be there in the Big Ten Championships. They're going to be there in St. Louis for the NCAA Championships for the podium.
Both be able to get out from underneath very quickly. Both be able to hit clean techniques on their feet. Both able to threaten the other opponent, their opponent with good, solid defense and counter shots.
Next one's a stall call. Here we go.
Here's a shot. Kemerer has an opportunity to go ahead and put that leg in. Loose grip there by Berger.
Wow, I don't know. I thought they were saying nothing, and then they gave 2. We'll see what happens here. But the 2 points were given to Kemerer.
Yeah. Both guys continuing to wrestle. I think that Coach Manning is right there. He's going to go ahead and protest this. We'll have an opportunity. You know what?
The fans aren't protesting.
No, I was just about ready to say, I hope we get to watch more of this. But right then, they didn't waste the last 20 seconds of the match and got on their offense.
That was great action all through the 3 periods.
Both guys going for it.
That was great effort.
Let's take a look at this. You see that circling around. You see where is that a takedown? Boy, that's awful close if it is. He's able to drive back in.
They gave 2 there.
Yeah, and that's where he followed through. It, you know, just athlete continued to move. Nobody got hurt, but it's entirely possible that they could wave this off.
No, they do wave it off. So we're going to sudden victory.
I'm, you know, just as a fan, I'm not having a dog in a fight here. I just like watching these guys wrestle. Being
Absolutely.
treated.
Everybody's being treated. These 2 young men, the effort, you know, you put the effort in, you're going to get your wins. And these 2 are putting the effort in. Great execution as well.
So they're going to look at it again. This is the part of the rule that I don't understand. If you looked at it once and you made a decision, how can you look at it again?
The same call. They're asking to review action off the mat.
Oh, off the mat. What is it, off the mat?
Violation.
Yeah.
Because of the continuation. So,
Well, and that's, I guess, okay.
so
They're
now they're looking there. They're blowing the whistle.
I don't know what that would be about, but coach has every right to be able to go ahead and challenge that.
Well, it looks like we're going to get treated to sudden victory.
Treat is a good way of putting it here.
1 minute on the clock. There's Terry Brands.
He's
encouraging
excited.
his young freshman, Michael Kemerer, and the sophomore from Nebraska, Tyler Berger. Number 1, number 2, there's Mark Manning and Brian Snyder for the Huskers, encouraging Tyler Berger. It's 4-4 in regulation, minute on the clock. If there's any kind of scoring, it's over in that 1 minute.
I'm thinking there's going to be some scoring here. Just got a hunch. I don't know who's going to score. Nice shot there by Kemerer. Really able to pop his head up on the other
great
side.
Pop.
Nice job by Kemerer switching to a double, and he should finish this. But it came right into a whizzer. He finished it with his head down. He didn't finish it with his head up. He's able to limp the arm out, and now they're going to go off back. Wow.
Great facing by Berger to keep from being taken down. They go off the mat. 35 seconds left in sudden victory. Crowd loving it. Another shot.
Kemerer back
Cuts
in the
off.
shot. Now they're going to roll through one more time. Ankle pass situation. You say, why is this happening? And Kemerer just dropped his head just for a slight second here during the finish, and has given Berger a chance to go ahead and go to the ankles. Stalemate.
Man, great competition here. And look at the not just the effort, but you know, they've got to be tired, but they're fighting through it, Jim.
Yeah.
All right, the tiebreakers, 2 30-second periods, just like a match. One up, one down. So Kemerer will get the choice in the first 30 seconds. He's going to.
Overtime. You gotta take time, Bob. Green takes down. Green's down.
He takes down. So Kemerer, in the green ankle band for the Iowa Hawkeyes, chases down.
Both guys in regulation were able to get out relatively quickly. So good job by Kemerer coming up to his feet. Good quick escape.
Yeah, great hand control there, and they go back on their feet. This is like a match. It's not like the 1 minute period, so if there's any points scored here, it'll be that score going into the second tiebreaker 30-second period, with Berger having the opportunity on the bottom. 10 seconds left. He's trying to get a takedown to go ahead. It's not for the win.
Look who keeps his head up in this scramble situation, and right now Berger doesn't feel comfortable. He's going to go run out of time lifting his head up, so he's going to immediately take the bottom position.
According to script right here, Kemerer out 5-4. Berger's opportunity on the bottom.
Hey, on the elbow, on this near side, you're above the elbow. Make sure you're on the elbow.
I don't believe there's any other cautions in this match. They're not a factor. Good work by both guys, hand fighting.
And 1 point escape for Berger, 5-5. If it stays this way, we'll put another minute on the clock. We'll go to the second sudden victory period.
So Berger trying to attack below the knees. Kemerer, a little more traditional shot, probably going to attack that right leg of Berger and try to switch off to a double, and this time finish.
1 minute.
So we head into the second 1 minute overtime period. Sudden victory.
Nebraska trying to match Iowa for individual champions. Iowa has 2 already. Nebraska 1. Can Berger wrestle to his seed? He's the #1 seed, trying to finish it off here in sudden victory, but
no
comes
points.
around.
No points. Kemerer did a nice job of not just sprawling his legs back, but plowing his hips back into the shoulder area of Berger. And now he's on the offense.
Tremendous action by these 2 young wrestlers.
Yeah.
The freshman from Iowa, the sophomore from Nebraska.
Tim, it's just not just sprawling, okay? When he sprawls, he's like a sledgehammer coming down on the upper body and neck. And Berger puts himself in a great position to be able to compete and basically stops Berger's offense. Tie up. I expect one more shot here by one of these guys. They're tired now. Nice shot.
There's the 2 points takedown.
They keep going, though.
No, they called it off. They called it off because they would not keep going in a sudden victory.
Yeah, right.
They called it.
I think the referee.
We're gonna look at it. I know.
It looked to me like he had both ankles tied up. Great shot there by Berger. Remember, we're under 20 seconds left in the second sudden victory period. That's usually called 2.
And I think he held up the 2 when he said it. And then they waved it off.
He may have gotten, and it's understandable too. I mean, everybody gets a little bit, he gets so enamored with the action that these guys are putting out there. But good look at this shot. He collects both ankles, weight on the hands, and that's usually 2. Usually, and that's what was originally called. But I think that this is where the other official has to step in and say it's over, if that's what the call is. I think we all got a little carried away with how great the action was that we didn't really
Maybe
recognize
the official.
it. Yeah.
We're waiting for the official's call.
Oh, he waves that off.
Waves it off. So we're going to go to the tiebreaker periods again. And this time riding time comes into effect.
And you see Mark Manning not spending a lot of time talking about, with the official and all that stuff. He understands the call's been made. He's into coaching the riding, which is going to be the difference in this match.
Okay,
No
so
takedown,
it's still
8
in
seconds.
sudden victory. All right. And now we'll go to the tiebreakers.
Yep.
Our second tiebreaker.
Berger will get the choice this time, the second time around, and now
I think
how
that's,
fast you get out does count because riding time could be the final factor.
caution.
That's the second caution on Kemerer. The next caution will be 1 point against him.
And what the referee's having a difficult time with is Kemerer's elbow position. Now he's tying up. Remember, one more is a point. Kemerer dropping in on a leg. Kicking out. Good action.
Good action. Kemerer going down below the hips, but coming back up before the 5 count by the official. 11 seconds of the 30 having ridden, and that could be big.
Boy, Kemerer really strong, holding on that leg.
He's right
late.
where he is right now. That's the first warning of stalling. That's not a point. 3 seconds left. So he can't even get called for below the hips right here because there's not enough time for the counts. All right, we'll go to the Next tiebreaker, 30 seconds. Kemerer will be on the bottom, and
yeah, and he has the 2-second advantage. So even if Kemerer were to go ahead and do this, and so he's looking over to his corner,
Yeah.
and Mark Manning is telling him to go ahead and give the intentional release.
yeah, he's got to, because even a ride out will lose it for Berger because of the extra 2 seconds of riding time, or extra 6 seconds of riding time.
And remember, even with the takedown, the action continues.
Right. So Berger needs a takedown here to go ahead. Nice drop down by Kemerer.
He's going to go ahead and try to come back up. He's in an ankle pass situation. If Berger can go ahead and put a little more weight down. 3 seconds. Wow, what a match.
What a match. Both wrestlers deserve. Great match by both wrestlers. Mark Manning's Berger loses to Kemerer. There's your champion, your Midlands champion, Michael Kemerer, the Frenchman, winner by decision.